Hello children, how are you? Today we will start Unit 3, Chapter 4, Long and Short of Math Magic. In this chapter we will study about the length of the objects. So the learning outcome of this chapter are what is meant by length, how to measure length using various body parts, standard units of length, conversion from smaller unit to bigger unit and vice versa. Children, do you know what is length? Do you know? Yes. See this picture, see this table. The length from one end to the other end of this table from point A to B, the distance, the place between these two points is called length. So, length is a distance from one end to the other end of an object, and we can also say that it describes how long a thing is from one end to the other end. So, when we say the length of this table, so we will measure the length between the points A and B. Now, look at this picture. Just see this picture. The boy is selling ropes, and this farmer comes to this boy and asks him to give 7 arms of rope. The boy measures the rope with his arm and gives it to this farmer. But when the farmer measures that rope, the length of that rope is only 6 arms. So, what do you understand from this? Yes, the length of the arm of this boy is smaller than the shorter than the arm of this man. So, there is a difference between length. In olden days, people don't have all these units, so they used to measure with their body parts. These are called non-standard units of measuring length. In olden days, people used to measure with hand span, footstep, arm length, or this is also called cubit or pace. So all these units they use body parts to measure the things whenever they go to buy the things. Now let us see how they measure with their body parts. In this picture, picture 1, there are two boys and they are trying to measure the length of this table, and they are using hand spans. Now in picture 2, let us see what they get after measuring the length. Yes, one boy gets 6 hand spans and the other boy gets 13 hand spans as the length of this table. But they are very confusing. One boy is saying that no, it's 6 hand spans. The other is saying no, you are wrong. It's 13 hand spans. So, can you understand? This is very confusing. How to get the result? How to get the correct result? So, to avoid all these type of things, standard units of length are taken. Some intelligent people, some smart people, started using standard units of length. So, we can say the basic unit, the standard unit of length is meter. Have you seen a meter? Oh, yes. So, meter is used when we measure big lengths. Example, length of your classroom. Or your height, when you measure your height, we also use meter. And the next unit is centimeter. When we measure small things, we use centimeter. You have a scale, that scale is in centimeters. Example, when you want to measure the length of your pencil, length of crayon, length of chalk, so then we use centimeter. There is one more unit, that is millimeter. So, just see your scale. and see that there are small lines on this scale, and these indicates millimeter. So the smallest unit of measuring length is millimeter. So when we measure the little things which are not visible, they are measured in millimeters. Okay, and the largest unit of measuring length is kilometer. So when we want to measure the distance between two places, we use kilometers. So now I'll tell you the measurement of this, that there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter, and there are 1000 meters in 1 kilometer, and one smallest unit, that there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, and 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. All these things you have to remember. You write these all things in your notebooks, and you always keep it in your mind. Always remember the measurement, that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, and 1 kilometer is equal to 100 meters. So now let us see the scale. Yes, we use ruler or scale to measure small things. As I told you that we use scale to measure small things and meter tape to measure big things. Like, have you seen? Can you see this scale in this picture? This is 15 centimeter scale. And when we want to measure big things, we use meter tape. Have you seen inch tape in your house? Your mom used this to measure the cloth or something else. You know, you have seen? Yes, that is a meter tape. When you go to the shopkeeper to buy cloth, he has meter rod. He used to measure the cloth with the meter rod, that is called meter rod. Now we have centimeter scale also. This scale you have in your geometry box. All of you take out your scale and see. It's written cm. Cm means centimeter. This is centimeter scale, and this is up to 15. Can you see 15 numbers on this? Yes, this is 15 centimeter scale. And I told you about the smaller unit, that how can we know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter? Can you see these small lines on this scale? Yes, count these lines. They are 10. They are 10. So we can say that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. These small lines indicates millimeter. Now, if we want to measure the length of anything up to 15 centimeter, for example, if we want to measure the length of this crayon, so first of all, we put that object, one end of that object on 0. Keep it in mind. Remember it, that you put one end of the object on 0, and then you see that up to which number it goes. Like in this picture, the length of the crayon is 8 centimeter. What is the length of the crayon is 8 centimeter. So have you understood? Keep it in mind. Remember it, that whenever you want to measure the length of any object, first of all you keep one end of the object on 0. Then only you can measure the right length. Your answer will be right. Now we will do this exercise, long and short. You have to write centimeter, meter and kilometer. Okay, matchstick is centimeter, leaf is also centimeter, table is in meters, and it can be also in centimeter also. Window, window is meter. Bookshelf, meter. Your fridge, refrigerator at your house, that is also meter. And the distance from your house to school is an kilometer. The distance from your house to railway station is also kilometer. So the long distances we measure in kilometers. Now we will do one more thing, that convert meters into centimeters. Conversion of meters into centimeters. Higher unit into smaller unit. When we convert higher unit into lower unit, we multiply it, and in this you know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So to convert meters into centimeters, we will multiply by 100. For example, the length of this rope is 10 meters. Convert 10 meter into centimeters, multiply 10 meter by 100. We will get 1000 centimeters. So 10 into 100 is equal to 1000. So 10 meter is equal to, the answer is 1000 centimeters. So remember it, when we want to convert meter into centimeters, we multiply it by 100. Now the next is convert centimeter into meters. When we want to convert centimeters into meter, we divide it by 100. Remember it, when we want to convert meters into centimeters, we multiply, and when we want to convert centimeters into meters, we divide it by 100. For example, length of this rope is 200 centimeter. Convert 200 centimeter into meter. So we will divide 200 by 100. And what will we get? We will get 2. 2 means 2 meter. So the length of this rope is 2 meters. So now you will keep it in your mind. Remember that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. And 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. And number 2, when we want to convert meter into centimeter, we multiply it by 100. And when we want to convert centimeters into meters, we divide it by 100. All these things you remember. Okay? Okay. Goodbye. Take care. Okay.